welcome to another episode of Secret Storms Ask the Author. And today's a really special day because we are celebrating Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day, everybody.
In her book, Instant Mom, the very funny Nia Dallas writes, anyone who ever wondered how much they could love a child who did not spring from their loins knows this. It is the same. The feeling of love is so profound.
However you became a mother, we celebrate you today.
Those of you who have read the book know that it's a story about many things, but at its core, it's a story of a mother and a daughter. Since the book was published, we've received a lot of questions from our readers about motherhood and our circumstances. So our producer has compiled a list of questions for both of us regarding this topic.
Questions that we have not been allowed to see ahead of time.
We're going to answer them as honestly as we can with the first word or phrase that comes to mind.
Because motherhood really is full of fun and games.
Okay, here we go.
Describe motherhood in one word. Extraordinary.
Fulfilling.
Who, if anyone, is your mom role model?
Well, I'd have to say every female in my family, I look up to them, and each of them are my role models.
My Aunt Amy, who I lived with for many years.
Well, I've actually talked to both my kids about this, and one daughter says that I'm easy to talk to, and the other says that I am compassionate.
I just plain love them, and they know it.
What your children say is your worst quality as a mom. Well, I know they both would agree that my patience, or lack thereof, would be my worst quality.
My worst quality probably is that my children never know where I'm going to be.
What is your favorite thing about Julie?
What is your favorite thing about Kathy?
Well, you know, it's interesting. My favorite thing about Julie is really what my girls say is the favorite thing about me. I find her very easy to talk to and extremely compassionate.
That's easy. Her simplicity.
If you could teach your children only one thing, what is the most important thing you want your kids to learn? To be self-sufficient.
That anything is possible.
When I first held my daughter,
the very moment I saw Kathy across the room, and I couldn't touch her, but I knew she was mine. And I said to her, I love you.
Yes, I better understand my daughters now.
No.
What is your favorite thing about being a mom?
Watching.
Oh, that's easy. I have somebody who can load the dishwasher every night. Worrying about everything.
Worrying.
What is one piece of advice you would give to a birth mother or an adoptee who is in search for her child or mother? I would say before you search, make sure that you're okay with yourself, because you might, face rejection, and you've got to be ready for that.
Persistence.
What is the biggest way in which being a mom to adult children differs from being a mom to young kids?
The responsibility.
Well, the dynamics of the relationship changes as they get older, but at its core, it's still the same relationship. It would be a memory of a Christmas Eve where we're all home together.
Oh, that's easy. Meeting my husband.
What is the best piece of advice you've ever received about being a mother? I've received a lot of cliche advice over the years, but probably the best advice I ever received was just by watching my father raise me.
To absolutely enjoy them.
How has your relationship as mother and daughter changed since the end of Secret Storms?
One word, trust.
Oh, we've grown closer since the end of Secret Storms. No, it doesn't.
Yeah, I'll always feel very guilty that my children did not all grow up together.
What is your greatest accomplishment as a mother? Well, raising two self-sufficient, beautiful, educated young women.
That my 3 children still talk to me.
Define happiness.
Being a mother, as corny as that sounds.
Well, for me, happiness is coming home after a long day of work to my beautiful family. Well, I'm not sure that you can define that word, but the deepest sense of love for me is rooted in my family.
Love is never having to say you're sorry. Phew. Well, actually, that was a lot of fun.
Here's to the mothers of the world, without whom there would be no world.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for reading Secret Storms. And thank you for going on this journey with us. Happy Mother's Day.